In 1914, the world didn't think a global war was possible. Nations were trading, diplomats were negotiating, and leaders believed civilization had advanced too far for another massive conflict. Then a single assassination changed everything. Within weeks, alliances activated, armies mobilized, and the planet plunged into World War I. Today, more than a century later, tensions in the Middle East are rising again, and some historians are asking a chilling question. Could history repeat itself? History's warning. In the summer of 1914, the world believed war was impossible. Nations were connected by trade, diplomacy, and alliances. Leaders believed that if conflict ever started, it would be short. But within weeks, the entire world was on fire. What began with one assassination triggered World War I, a global catastrophe that killed millions and reshaped the planet. More than a century later, tensions once again stretch across continents, and many analysts are asking a chilling question. Are we repeating the same mistakes? The spark that started a world war. The event that triggered World War I seemed small at first. On June 28, 1914, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, was assassinated in Sarajevo. The killer was a nationalist linked to Serbian networks. At first, it looked like a regional crisis, but behind the scenes, powerful alliances were waiting to activate. Within weeks, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Germany backed Austro-Hungary. Russia mobilized to defend Serbia. France and United Kingdom joined the conflict. A regional dispute had suddenly become a global war. The Middle East was born from this war. Few people realize that many of today's Middle Eastern borders were drawn because of World War I. At the time, much of the region was controlled by the powerful Ottoman Empire. When the empire collapsed after the war, Western powers carved up the region. Countries such as Iraq, Syria, Jordan were shaped through colonial agreements and new political boundaries. Many historians argue that the seeds of today's conflicts were planted at that moment. Today's tensions in the same region, more than a century later, the same region is again one of the most volatile places on Earth. Tensions involving Israel, Iran, Lebanon, Gaza have created a complex network of rivalries. Missile strikes, proxy wars, cyber warfare, military alliances. Each event increases the risk that a local conflict could trigger something larger. The same patterns as 1914. Historians often point to several patterns that existed before, World War I patterns that appear again today. 1. Alliance chains. In 1914, alliances dragged nations into war. Today, similar security networks exist through military partnerships and defense agreements. 2. Rising nationalism. Before World War I, intense nationalism fueled rivalries across Europe. Today, nationalist movements are again rising across many countries. 3. Arms buildup. Before 1914, nations rapidly expanded their militaries. Today, the world is experiencing another massive military buildup, including nuclear weapons. 4. Regional conflicts. World War I began as a regional dispute that spiraled out of control. Many analysts warned that a Middle East conflict could follow a similar path. Why World War III would be different? If a global war were to break out today, it would look very different from 1914. Modern weapons include nuclear missiles, hypersonic weapons, cyber warfare, AI-guided drones. A large-scale war between major powers could have devastating consequences for the entire planet. Fortunately, many global institutions now exist specifically to prevent escalation. Diplomacy, international organizations, and economic interdependence all act as barriers against global war. Lessons from history. History does not repeat itself exactly, but it often rhymes. Before World War I, leaders underestimated how quickly conflict could spiral out of control. Today's world is far more connected, but also far more dangerous. Understanding the past may be one of the best ways to prevent repeating it. The future is not written. The story of World War I is more than a history lesson. It is a warning, a reminder that global conflicts rarely start as world wars. They start as local tensions, alliances, and miscalculations. The question facing our generation is simple. Will the world learn from history or repeat it?